Okay, so now that we are done with the cedar, getting all that stacked up and ready, we're going to probably work on that, like I said, in a day or two. But for today, since half the day is already gone, we're going to go ahead and install one of those 12-volt fans that we had gotten for the for the greenhouse, for the chicken coop. And we're going to get installed in the GPS here. It is important that we keep the watch out, baby. It's important. Watch is over here eating grass. Come on, get. It's important that we keep the batteries and the equipment cool during the summertime. Our ideal temperature is 77 degrees. And then from there, we are always trying to maintain that. During the wintertime, we keep it at about 65 degrees. During the summertime, it's hard because we don't have air conditioning in here. So we've been using a little fan. But I like this 12-volt fan so much. And it is really so strong. And I am at no way am I trying to, sell this thing because I'm just telling you that the damn thing works great. So we're going to add it in here, get it installed, get it mounted, and we're going to start using it in the GPS. So we do get these off of Amazon, at least the 3 that we've bought. And I'm assuming they come from China because, well, the box is all Chinese or... Is it Chinese? Yeah, I think that's Chinese. It's been a while since I've been to China. While I'm opening this, if you are new to the channel, my prior life, I was the director of quality, and I spent a lot of time overseas. So, okay, well, let's go ahead and get into this thing. It is pretty simple. Basically, it is an oscillating fan. It is hooked up to 12 volts, and it does have, the car lighter plug that we're going to cut off. Then we're going to run these directly into the Harbor Freight charge controller that is currently set up in the GPS. Get into this box here. It's got this, it basically just clips to whatever. So I got to put this little piece together. That's a piece of cake. All right, so now that I've got this thing open, let's go in the GPS and kind of see where we're going to hang it. Okay, so this is our main system here. This is where we get all of the power for the homestead right now, other than a few small systems that you guys have seen, in addition to this little setup here. Now we have a Harbor Freight charge controller. I've got a little 400 watt inverter that I have been using to power this small fan here. But the problem is these inverters will drain your battery because they need power too. And so what I'm trying to do is I want to eliminate the inverter from this equation. So what I can do, these 2 screws here are the output for the charge controller. So we're going to run the wires from the fan into here. And then I'm thinking I'm going to run that somewhere over here. I don't know how I'm going to mount it up, but I got to mount it somehow. So I'm either going to blow onto the batteries, or what I also might do is set something up here so it can blow in from the window and bring fresh air in. And the cool thing is this side of the building never sees the sun, so the air on this side of the building is much cooler than, say, on that side of the building. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the phone down for a few minutes. I'm going to kind of figure out what I want to do here, and then I'll let you guys know. All right, so I figured out what I wanted to do, but I need to get some wire. But in order to do that, I have to pull out Dory, pull down a bunch of bins, and get into my electrical bin so I can find some wire I need to extend the wire to the charge controller. Now, when I have my garage, all of this wire will be easily accessible in a nice spot. I can walk into the garage, I can get what I need, and I can go do the project I need. That is why, at least one example as to why it is so important for us to get this garage done, so I can start organizing the garage. So when I need stuff, I can just go into the garage, I can get it, and I can go about my business and do what I gotta do. So, let's get some wire. Okay, I think I can use this black wire here. I think that's going to give me enough length. So we're going to go ahead and cut this. This is actually an old, just a little 12-volt fan with a sensor on it. But I'm going to go ahead and harvest the wire here and then get back to the GPS. All right, so we've got the fan, and it's blowing really nice in here, which is awesome. Now, the summer's almost over for us, but I think we've got some hot days coming, so we'll be able to use this fan to help keep the GPS nice and cool, or at least vented, and keep fresh air coming in here, which is really important. In addition to, obviously, keeping the temperature down. So overall, I'm pretty excited. It's kind of neat that we have this in here, and now I don't need the inverter. So I'll be able to use that on something else, not really sure what. But once I have the garage up and running, the inverter can go on the shelf. When I need it, I have it. All right, well, that'll do it for this project. We're gonna wrap things up, get things picked up in here, and we're gonna head on to the next one. So about a week or so ago, our oven stopped working. Now we use a propane oven. It is fairly simple, but it does have an electronic igniter. And when we first purchased our oven, we had to replace the igniter because it wasn't turning on. And that was about 1.5 years ago or so. And I suspected this time that it was also the igniter. So let me show you what the igniter is. In our oven, this little piece right there, that's the igniter. There's a pair of wires that run down, and then underneath, those white wires right here, and that connects to that connector there. So the parts come in, so we're gonna go ahead and replace it. Now I am not familiar with fixing ovens at all. The oven that we had in Illinois was brand new. I mean, it didn't need any fixing. So, living out here, if something breaks, it's up to us to fix it. Here's the new one. Just like so. It's pretty straightforward. I'm gonna take the screws out of the old one, and then we're gonna put this new one in and fire it up and see if it works. If it works, great. If it doesn't work, I don't know what we're gonna do. So let's all cross our fingers and hope this works. There is one other thing that I wanted to share with you folks. This project did not make it in a video, but we built the swing set. I used some cedar logs that I had saved from last winter when we were harvesting cedar, I went ahead and I built a swing set for our hammock chairs. I've got one installed now. I need to install the second one, but the eye hook I needed was over on the chicken coop. So now that is all done, I've got the second eye bolt. We'll put that right there, and I'll hang the second chair. And this is where Jen and I can come out and sit and relax, and we can look at our woods.
People sure think they know what seems best. Too tired to argue, let's give it a rest. Can't pay no mind to what I just said. This is a safe place to lightly tread between your arms. I found the light, no gift or charm worth needing between your